Okay, this is a 2015 Audi Q7 with a somewhat dirty V6 TFSI engine. It is designated as the 3.0T engine, which is pretty much a misnomer because it's not turbocharged, it's supercharged. I believe the culprits causing me all my trouble are these coil packs and possibly the spark plugs underneath. So I will need to remove these, disconnect these clips from the coil packs, then pull the coil packs out, pull the spark plugs out, swap everything. This is the easier side, I imagine, because on this side I have to do that same thing, but got to remove the air box. Still have to get all this out of the way, probably up to this point. So that's what I'll be doing first. Okay, so I ordered my parts from FCP Euro. Over there. I'm sure they're great. What is that? One, two, three. Anyway. I got 6 of these. This one looks like it's already been opened, so that's odd. And in any case, this is the coil. It's made in Italy, so European replacement. It says technology made in Germany. This says made in Italy. Whatever. In any case, I got 6 of these. And then I also got 6 Bosch pre-gap spark plugs. We'll see. Neat. Okay, so these screws, if you will, appear to be T20. I don't know if I can go down there with just a driver, but let's see. Yeah, easy enough. So take these out. On both sides. Okay, then I'm going to disconnect these clips from the coils, and I believe, let's see, looks like if you push them this way, it's letting go of the little nub in there. So let's just see if that comes off easy. Oh, sure. Not hard at all. Look at that. Easy. Okay. So they're off. All right. This side should be the same. Hopefully it comes off easy enough. Yeah, 1, 2, that one looks like it wasn't even on. This one as well. What's up with that? Maybe that's why it's misfiring. Not connected properly. In any case, there's not a lot of wiggle room here, but you can get it out of the way. There's other things in the way too, but they're not too much in the way. Now, if you look at the body of this thing, you'll see there's, it doesn't screw in or anything. It's got these little tabs here on either side. So clearly it gets indexed in a certain way. Oop, camera just moved. But there's nothing else here, right? You got these little rubber tabs. They probably hold on a little bit, but there's nothing to screw in or whatever. So technically they should just pull right out and then pop right down. So we're gonna try that. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I could just influence it to come up almost by using this as a pry bar. That popped up. This rubber part staying in place. That's interesting. Let's see what's going on here. Isn't that interesting? It's kind of coming apart a bit. I don't want to pull too hard, but at some point I'm gonna have to just do it. Well, That's interesting. Part of it's still down in there. That was not what I intended. Come out. I don't think it's supposed to come apart in two pieces. How funny. Oh, that was weird. I don't know. Let's see if the other ones come apart the same way. Let's hope not. It's very interesting. Why did it come apart like that? That's so bizarre to me. Maybe that's why there's a special tool. Prevents that from happening. I don't know. Because I can imagine a few scenarios where, like, you'd probably want to take these out and put them back in. Not my scenario. Well, I'm taking them out in pieces, I guess. Interesting. I don't know. They've all got a flat on them. So weird. These have all been out before too, because that other one was like super deformed. Huh. Yeah. Probably should just use a pry bar instead of this. But, you know, when you're in it, you're in it. This one came out reasonably intact. Huh. There's a couple other things in the way here, so I'm going to try to be careful. But, you know, only so careful a guy can be. This is kind of in the way. Don't really appreciate that. That could be some bitch. There we go. See if I remember to put that back. Get out of the way so I don't damage you. Look at this. Horse shit. What I'm really pulling against here is the resistance of the rubber deforming. Oh, see, this is going to be in the way trying to get this one out. That sucks. Rusted as shit. Yeah, this last one might be a pain in the ass without pulling out more parts. Which I'll do if I have to. Now, can I get you out without having to take everything out? Airbox, I gotta unbolt here. There's also some other shit down there. I don't have to unbolt that. Get out of my way. Just a little bit. Come on. Just a little bit. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Alright. Oh, I guess it's coming apart too. They all come apart. I think all except one. One of them stayed intact. rusty. I wonder if that's normal. Where's all that water coming from? Look at that. Trash. Okay, to extract these spark plugs, I actually have two sockets. One a little bit more beat up than the other, but the beat up one is missing the rubber inside that actually can grab the spark plug, and that's a good thing in this situation because I think I lost pieces of rubber down around the tip of the spark plug from those coils, so I'll be using this one hopefully to pass over them and actually loosen the damn spark plug up, in theory. We will see. Alright, let's see. First one. This is an old ass wrench. Anyway. Alright. It's loosening up, and of course won't come out because I have no rubber here, but let's see if we can get past this one, because this one I think is broken. But yeah, that's gonna be a pain in my ass. I can't get past it. So on this one, I'm gonna have to do something else to try to extract that rubber. So that's cool. All right, anyway, let's put on the other socket, see if I can pull those plugs out. Yeah. Come to me. No? Where are you? Let's see if I have some long forceps. Maybe I can grab that rubber. Or a blade. Maybe I can cut it out. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so this one's out. Right. Pop off there, yeah? You, of course, cannot get home. Okay. You... I have one on the other cylinder bank too. That's in a similar situation where a piece of the rubber is still stuck down there. You ready? All right. Let's come over here, see what kind of magic we can work over here. I need something to extract that rubber, so I found this. I think this is for pulling springs for a small trampoline. But I'm gonna rebend this and see if I can make a little hook on the end of this wire so I can pull out those pieces of rubber.
Well, you're thinking if you can get a hold of that spark plug, the rubber will come with it?
No, if I can get a hold of the rubber, then I can get the spark plug socket around the plug and turn that out. But right now I can't even turn the spark plug.
Because you don't have long, skinny fingers.
Yeah, that's what I need. Skinny fingers.
Really long. Like...
Well, I made this.
You made that?
My rubber boot extractor tool.
What, you hammered this into this handle?
No, this was a different shape. This was already a thing that was just lying in random tool shit.
So you bent this to
Yeah, I
make
bent
it a
that.
little hooky?
It's gonna hook, pull that rubber out.
Do you think it's gonna work?
Of course it's gonna work. Yeah, we got that hurricane across the street. It's cute. All right. This might not even be long enough, but we'll see. I'm just trying to get under the edge and then pull it. Well, it definitely moved because I could actually see the rubber thing now. Moving. Just gotta work it off the tip. Oh yeah, baby.
Nothing's ever easy, right?
Nothing is ever easy. That is the cardinal rule. But my special magic hook here is also hooking underneath pieces of the spark plug. So like, you know, I don't know what I'm grabbing. from one moment to the next. This is gonna work, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, possibly. Otherwise, we'll never drive this car again. The other option is to like get some kind of skinny blade down here and actually just cut the rubber. This is working, it's not working quickly. Like I am definitely moving that rubber thing around. I just can't quite get it to come out yet. You can see the rubber thing is deformed currently because I've been pulling on it. So it, in theory, should come out. Anyway, keep pulling on it. I'll get it. Oh, see? It's almost out. It's almost out. Yeah, baby. Ugh. Oh, I can see it. I can see it coming. Oh, it's all tore up. Ooh, that's interesting. Maybe I can pull it out with forceps now, though. Cool. Well, I managed to get that little chunk out. Now there's another chunk in there that I'm still trying to fish out, but I'm almost there. Look at that. I think that's the rest of it. Yeah. Should be able to get that spark plug out now. I want to make sure that nothing fell down in that hole. Little bits of rubber or what have you. There we go. Cool. One more. What a pain in the ass. I should be able to get that last one out now. There we go. Wow. There you go. Now the plugs that came out are these auto lights. It's got a fairly sizable gap there. I didn't measure it. Factory specs apparently are 0.8 millimeter or about 0.032 inches. And then I've got these Bosch plugs in our 6 variant here. These are factory gapped at 0.7 millimeters. So a little smaller than the factory spec. I believe that's 0.028 inches. So a little bit tighter of a gap. I'm going to give it a try with these factory gaps because it's a supercharged engine. Smaller gap actually helps a bit. So I'm gonna see if that works. And if it doesn't run properly, I guess I'll pull them out and I'll re-gap them. But you're fooling yourself if you think you can accurately bend this electrode to exactly fractions of a millimeter difference. Anyway, we'll put all these plugs back in. Let's get started. Okay, now I need to pop the coils back in place. So let's get started on that. Okay, now connect up the harness to the coils. Now I can button it all up. Put the screws back in. And on the other side, put everything back together that had to be moved out of place. Okay. I think that covers it. I guess we'll find out. Alright, first thing I'm going to do here is clear the codes. Let's go with this guy here. Key on. It's gonna do this. It's got all kinds of stuff here. Right, gotta do the brake pads pretty soon because they're crap. But notice there's a couple other lights on. Okay. Okay. I already know what the codes are. Yes. Yeah, okay, it's on. Okay. One code remaining. That's probably one of the permanent ones. Let's see what it says. Cylinder 5 misfire. Okay, well, we know that. Alright. Let's unplug this thing. Turn the key off. And service too. That's nice to know. Let's see what happens when we start her. She runs. Yeah, still got brake, because I know it's going to tell me brake pads are worn, but there we go. No check engine light. All right, let's go see how she drives. See if she accelerates all right. So far so good, just driving through the neighborhood here. I mean, in its previous condition, it would also be fine in this condition, but at least things haven't gotten worse. All right, well, I think this is only a 45-mile-an-hour zone, but there's a bunch of cars up there stepping on their brakes. This is not my chance to accelerate, but we'll get there. What was happening was, oh boy, these guys are going slow. If you recall, I would get misfires on at least cylinder 5, but I believe also cylinder 3. And those misfires would happen. Obviously, it would start running rough a little bit, but also the traction control and all that fun stuff, they would mishear it and think wheels were slipping, and all hell would ensue. Anyway, it all happens when you try to step on the gas and it can't keep up and it misfires. So let's, I don't know, get a little distance here between me and that guy. And then maybe try to accelerate. See what happens. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, I haven't been able to put my foot on the floor in quite a while. So, cool. It's working. Problem solved. Dopamine dead stop. There we go. I mean, come on, it's not the fastest car on the road, but at least it's functioning again. Awesome.